send it on head, possibly something there. First goal scored. Dribble it away. This can be dangerous. You just died. Goes there. Get the goal and the sweep. Just gets by a final 5 seconds. Passing it for the goal shot title. 2 seconds left. Sweep. Match will go down. Breakdown just trying to stay in it. Nice patience from Milia. However, Turtle's able to get there in time. Looking for 3, but gonna go again with the corner shot. Looking for one more. Goes off the post and cleared out. These teams right now are just going at suffocation station. But he's still got one more. Looking for that back post. Kabuki with a shot. A beautiful play to tie it up.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to another episode of Unscripted. Let's bring this music in. There we go. Much better. All right. We've got a whole slew of items to talk about and show. We've got a new interview courtesy of Croctopus. And we got a new segment lined up and ready to go. But first, let's talk about what went down last Sunday. Shall we? Oh man, last Sunday was killer! It was awesome! We had some great highlights from that darn tourney. If you want to see the tourney itself, you're welcome to take a look at our YouTube VOD. On the Slips HQ YouTube channel, you'll find the tournament VOD there, and it's awesome, let me tell you. Start to finish, a great tourney all around. One of those highlights was the battle, the epic battle between XV Official and Ethnic Babes. They played not 1, not 2, but 3, a best of 3 series, with the match swinging between both sides at any moment. Who knows who could have won until the very end? It could have been XV, it could have been Ethnic. But at the end of the day, crucial mistakes led to XV losing to Ethnic Babes. And let me tell you, it was a battle. It was incredible. I had the pleasure of seeing that action play out, and it was great. Shoutouts to the casting crew, including the Croctopus, for casting that darn series excellently, like splendidly, simply superb, all around. Now that victory that Ethnic managed to get gave them confidence that carried them all the way to the finals, where they got a 2-win lead against Ferocity Black. But Ferocity saw that deficit and said, nah, no way, no, we're not losing like this, at all. In fact, we're gonna get a reverse sweep win. And that's exactly what they did. They got the first reverse sweep finals win in Slips history, as far as I recall. Correct me if I'm wrong, Slips historians. Oh man, if nothing else, that was a great reverse sweep in the finals. Reverse sweeps, as Croc had put it at the end of that tourney, are very rare. But when you catch them, they are awesome. They are awesome to behold, a sight to behold. Now, speaking of awesomeness, we got another tourney coming up next Sunday, and we've already got some teams lined up to play, and I'm thinking that some of the teams that we could be seeing on Sunday, maybe Chipco Insomnia, also known as what was that other team name that they had? It was something involving lasagna. Oh yeah, Stone Cold Lasagna. As you can tell, I'm more of an Insomnia fan in terms of the name, but when I think of lasagna, I think of deliciousness, so it's fine. And we could also see Salt and Pepper, XV Official, Ethnic, Ferocity. I want to see those last 3 especially. After what happened between them, I want to see them play again. Seriously, bring them in! Yeah, that whole tourney from last Sunday makes it abundantly clear to me and to all of you that it's impossible to pick a winner in a Slips tourney. And I'll explain that a little bit more later on in this podcast. Now, I'd like to direct your attention to the 1v1 divisions. We have 3 of them right now, low rank, mid rank, and high rank. The mid rank and high rank divisions have been positively piping, with all sorts of matches being played, the leaderboards for each of them changing every darn day. We have champions for them right now, and that's awesome. Shoutouts to the champions. And now, as for the low rank, we're getting things set up and ready to go for the inaugural 1v1 tournament to start off the division. We already have a good slew of players ready to go, ready to take part in the exciting tournament play, but there's room for more. We have room for more players, so those of you in the Discord who are interested in taking part, you're welcome to do so by asking a staff member and they'll get you set up and ready to go. Same for those of you who want to join in on the Discord. Join the Discord, get registered as a player, make sure you're make sure you're verified by a staff member, and then make sure that they know that you want to take part in the 1v1 division, or the 1v1 divisions in general, and they'll get you sorted. Now, for the low rank 1v1 division in particular, we are offering an unprecedented prize pool for that tournament, because we feel like that low rank events don't get any love, or they don't get much love if they get any of it at all. And we want to change that. We want to make it clear in Slips that we are very, very serious about having something that is professionally run, no matter what experience you have in the game, and there's always the opportunity for you to climb your way up the ranks, regardless of where you are in the rankings in Rocket League, regardless of if you're Bronze 1, Division 1, and what have you. Now, we're gonna switch gears over to an interview as provided by our lovely Slip staff member, the Croctopus. And he'll be interviewing the captain of the Ethnic Babes team, Giorgio. With that being said, I hope you enjoy this lovely interview. I, for one, had a lot of fun watching it play out. Enjoy.
All right, welcome. I am the Croctopus, caster for the Slips League Championship, and with me here, I've got Giorgio, team player for Ethnic Babes, a constant team in our threes tournaments here. Giorgio, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Giorgio, also known as Daniel. That's what my friends call me, that's my real name. And I am the team captain for Ethnic Babes.
So Daniel, you mentioned that that's what your friends call you. Is Ethnic Babes made up of you and your friends, or are these people that you met playing Rocket League?
So originally it was me and my real life friend. We go to the same school, and he's met a couple people in Rocket League. And every day we just talk as friends and stuff, basically online friends. And yeah, we're just all good at Rocket League. So we were like, why not just start a team, And then we started a team. And we did very well together. But I mean, we don't really play threes that much. We're mostly ones players. But yeah, it's pretty fun every time we play,
So obviously, Ethnic Babes is a force to be reckoned with here in Slips. But what got you into Rocket League in the first place? When was that first season that you were bronze or silver? When did that happen, and what got you into it?
So I started playing when I had a PS4, and it was so long ago. And my TV has a full second of delay, so I wasn't really that good.
Wow.
Yeah, when I was playing Rocket League. And at first I didn't really like the game. I wasn't really good at it. It made me rage kind of a lot. I've actually never been bronze, though. I think I did my placements and got, silver 2, and then I just stopped playing then. And then a few years later, I was like, why not get into this game again? So I downloaded it on my PC, on my laptop, which ran at 20 FPS best.
No.
I got platinum, and then I got a better PC, and I went from Plat 1 to Champ 1, and then the next season Champ 1 all the way up to Grand Champ, and then I just kept grinding.
Well, there you go. There's hope to everybody who's been placed in silver. Then you can get to Grand Champ. You just got to put the time in. So more about Ethnic Babes as a team. Who would you say is the best player on the team?
For now, I would say Trizo. We have been playing since we were Diamond. We were both Diamond. We met at my school, and we started playing. Like we both had lots of things in common. Like we played Rocket League. We enjoyed the game, and we just started grinding. And like I definitely play like the most amount of games with him, and I know that he's better than most people that I know.
And would you say that you guys have a weak link on your team, or that everyone kind of carries their own weight?
I would say everyone carries their own weight. You know, we work together as a team, and we are also like, you know, we also recruit people who are like, you know, play together as a team instead of just, you know, kind of trying to solo carry. So yeah.
And what about the competition in slips compared to Ethnic Babes? You know, you guys obviously have been to the finals several times. Do you think that the competition in slips is good, or do you think that you've just kind of lost these finals on just barely and you think you deserve to win? What's the story there?
So at first we were just playing for fun, right? We managed to get to the finals, and after that, like we knew that we could, we could do very well in these tournaments, right? So yeah, there's definitely some good teams out there that are like a challenge.
If you could pick one other team to scrim with or just constantly play against, who do you think it would be from slips?
I would pick XV. We had the
Right.
Yeah, we played against them, and it was very hard actually, and I feel like we could, you know, learn a lot by playing with them or against them.
Now, for those of you who did not get the pleasure of watching last week's tournament, XV Official and Ethnic Babes played 3 best-of-3 series to decide who went to the finals due to a little bit of a mishap. Now, what was going through your head and the rest of the players on Ethnic Babes' heads whenever this series got extended the way it did?
We were fine with it, to be honest, and like for the first couple of games, like we were doing very well. We're scoring, we're being very consistent. And then I think after one of our teammates own goal, our whole team morale, you know, it just kind of went down, and they got the best of us. You know, they started winning some more games. But otherwise, like they deserve it. They deserve the win 1,000%. They are a very good team.
So going more into some of the personal meshing of your team, who do you think you're the closest with on your team? Do you still have that IRL friend that kind of brought you into Rocket League on the team?
Oh yeah, Trizo. Yeah, he's in the team. Yeah, it's Trizo. We've been playing since Diamond, and we're still grinding every day. You know.
And how long have you known Trizo for? I know you said you went to the same school, but how long ago was that?
Yes, that was when I just got into high school. It was around 2 years ago, actually.
Okay, so you guys have been together for, well, actually, I don't know. How long ago was that? Sorry, I was thinking my high school age, but that was ages ago. Eons.
Yeah, around 2 years ago.
2 years ago, yeah. So do you think that you guys have a solid chance of getting back to the finals this week and taking the championship?
Yeah, we're gonna focus more on playing threes other than playing twos with just me and Trizo. You know, we need to get better call outs and all that. We need to stop double committing because, you know, we're basically at first we're all just doing our own thing. You know, we weren't paying attention to anything. So I feel like if we play threes, just we'll be able to get up there. You know.
Right. And if you guys do end up winning the championship, do you have plans for the prize money, or do you just split it all, or would you just split it all between yourselves and just kind of do whatever you want with it, with your own share?
I mean, at first I was gonna give my money to my other friend who broke his headset and he had to play Rocket League without any game sound.
Oh no!
And I was gonna help pay for it. You know, I was gonna give my $10 to him. And last tournament, if we won, we had a sub and we had a team member, right? That had to go. So I think team member was Spiracle, and then he had to go. And then Ludwin came in,
Right.
and he took his spot. And so that means they were both gonna get $5. And then I was like, I'll split mine, so you both get $10. But
Okay.
I was eventually gonna help my other friend get his headset, but now he sold his PS4 since he doesn't use it anymore, and so he doesn't really need the money.
Oh, well, see, now you got options open.
Yeah.
And invest in Bitcoin. I heard it's crazy these days. So just a couple more questions here before we wrap up. If you could pick 2 other teams in Slips, who do you think you'll end up meeting in the finals this week?
Stone Cold Lasagna, they have won a lot, and we went against them and lost, I think, and they're a very good team as well. And what's the other one? Was it Eclipse? They've won quite a lot as well, so I feel like we're gonna meet them eventually.
So I noticed you didn't put Veracity Black in there.
Oh yeah, Veracity Black, yeah.
So again, for those of you who may be listening, last week, Veracity Black ended up defeating Ethnic Babes in the grand finals in a reverse sweep best of 5 series. It was amazing to watch. Both teams played very good Rocket League, but in the end, Veracity took it. Do you think that it was a fluke, or do you think Veracity actually has a solid chance at being a repeat winner here in Slips?
Oh yeah, they're a very good team, Yeah, they actually have a chance of probably most likely beating us again if we don't up our game,
Yeah, it would definitely be exciting to see that happen again. We just have one more question for you. Good last question, give you time to think about it. But if you were the boss of Slips, what is one thing that you would change about it for the next tournament?
To be honest, I feel like I'm not just speaking this for myself. I'm speaking for the other people who also got mad about that. I feel like more communication with other people, because like last time I feel like people didn't really see the messages, and I feel like scheduled matches would be a very good, and we have to be able to tell or get the other people to DM us after they're done a game, and then we could talk to them about it, when they're playing their next game and stuff, so it doesn't really get confusing. And yeah, I feel like lots of people have had that issue, and I personally didn't really mind, but so I saw some people that were getting mad before, but yeah, that's something I speak for other people and not really myself.
And do you think you would feel a little bit differently about the issue if you were on the other side? Because originally, Ethnic Babes did lose their series to XP Official, correct?
Yes.
And then you won the next 2. Do you think you would feel a little bit differently if you had been on the side of XP Official, possibly?
To be honest, I probably would. But at the end of the day, we got an even amount of matches played, but we just increased the amount. So if they ended up winning that one, I wouldn't really mind, because they won more than they lost. So that means they deserve the win, in my opinion. But yeah.
Okay. Well, again, ladies and gentlemen, this was Giaggio or Daniel from Ethnic Babes. You can look forward to seeing them more in our Slips weekly tournaments on twitch.tv. And please join the Discord for information on how to register for those tournaments if you'd like to play. And that is going to be it for our interview. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Of course.
And we're back. Big thank you to Croc for bringing us that interview. And a shout out to Giaggio of Ethnic Babes for being a good sport, taking part in that lovely bit of fun. Now, bit of a fun fact, last Sunday was Croc's birthday, and we were running a tourney. So for the pre-show, as part of the pre-show, we decided to give Croc some birthday best wishes. We even sang happy birthday to him on camera and everything. The pre-show is also on our YouTube channel. Look up Slips HQ on YouTube. Now, let's get back to the itinerary here. We're gonna talk a little bit more about the 3v3 tournament that is coming up on Sunday. Now, as I mentioned earlier, it's impossible to pick a winner in these tourneys. The last week's tourney made that abundantly clear. And what made it even more abundantly clear was the veritable hot potato that's been done lately. Well, I'll explain. Many weeks back, if I recall correctly from my tournament history, in December 2020, Eclipse got their fourth tourney win. And that's the first week of December. And the 2 weeks before that, they had won multiple times. So they've gotten a three-game winning streak. And on the first week of December, they had gotten their fourth tourney win overall. And then, on the second week of December, literally the next week, Imperium comes in and kicks their butts. Like they managed to get a win off of them after losing to them in the finals on the previous week. So they got their revenge and they broke the streak at the same time. And then the next week, Salt and Pepper got the tourney win. And then week 4, Stone Cold Lasagna, aka Insomnia, got a win of their own. That's their third win overall. And then in January, Kit Kats gets a win, and then XP Official gets a win, and then Ferocity Black gets a win, as I mentioned earlier. Like I said, hot potato. Yeah, the teams have been playing that game with the title as the potato as of late. So we don't really know who's going to win. We don't know for sure if Ferocity Black is going to get a second win in a row next Sunday, or if a new team comes in and takes on the championship role, claims the title. So that leaves me to remind you, all you folks out there in the Discord, whether it be those of you who are already in teams, or those of you who are trying to get into teams or make teams, make sure that you get your teams finalized before the deadline if you want to play in the Slips tourney next Sunday. That deadline is January 23rd at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is January 23rd at 11:59 p.m. EST. So, those of you who are not in teams yet, make sure that you're in a team. Those of you who have teams lined up and ready to go, get that team finalized once the roster is set. And those of you who haven't joined the Discord yet, or are looking to do so, I recommend that you do so if you want to take part in the festivities so that you can follow the instructions provided by our custom bot Lola, and then get yourself verified by a staff member. If you're having problems with Lola during the registration process, let a staff member know, and they'll take care of you. Get you sorted and everything. Now, let's get back to the itinerary here. Now that we've talked about the 3v3 tourneys and whatnot, we have a new segment coming up for you, and it's gonna be glorious. It's gonna be fun. It's courtesy of yours truly, and of course, N7 Phantoms, the returning team. I hope you enjoy this new segment called No, I'm thinking of something else. It's Do They Know You? Do They Know You? I was thinking of Know Your Team, but that's a different segment altogether. Anyways, I hope you enjoy the new segment featuring N7 Phantoms. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new edition of Do They Know You? This time, we have It's Fire Phantom, the captain of the N7 Phantoms. Thank you for coming, Phantom.
Thank you for inviting me, GJ.
Of course. How you doing on this lovely evening?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm doing fine. Now, here's how the segment's gonna play out. Earlier tonight, I asked a few questions to a couple of Discord members, and their answers, well, Fire Phantom here doesn't know what those answers are. He doesn't know who asked them. Who answered them. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play those questions and answers back to him, and he's going to A, let us know if those answers are true or false, and B, determine/guess who answered those questions. With that being said, here is question 1. If It's Fire Phantom were to win the lottery, what would he buy?
This is a tough one. I think he is more materialistic in nature, so I think he would first completely upgrade his setup. I know he's been talking about it for a while. He wanted to completely upgrade his setup, so I feel like he would go completely decked out. He would probably end up moving out and getting a better house to live in. I could see him being somewhat of a car guy, but I don't know if he would go crazy with cars, but I don't know. If I were him, I would recommend to once you have all the basic necessities done, to store in the bank and save it up.
Alright, so you have your question and answer. Was the answer true or false?
So I would have to agree with that person, especially with the car, because I've been recently thinking about getting a new car, especially before going to college. And my setup, I have talked about getting a new setup before. So I would have to agree with that person. And I feel that if I had talked to anybody about what I would want to do with that, I feel like it would be Panther.
Well, first of all, I'm curious. What's your dream car?
So I want to get, dream car wise, I would want to get a Ford Mustang S550.
Nice. That sounds like a cool model. Now, first of all, that was indeed Panther. Congratulations, you got it right.
Thank you.
Now, for the next question. Has its Fire Phantom ever thrown up in public?
I don't think so.
Alright, so first of all, is that answer true or false?
That is true. I've not thrown up in public, thank God. That would be an embarrassment.
Oh, lucky you. Now, who do you think answered that question?
Oh no, for sure, that would definitely be Cole. I feel like Cole would answer some stupid question like that. That's just who he is.
Now, we'll hold off on revealing whether or not that was indeed Cole for just a moment, while we go into the third question. What is its Fire Phantom's favorite food?
I swear he's told me this. I think it's pizza.
What kind of pizza?
Pepperoni pizza.
Okay, now first of all, is this true or false?
That is false.
Oh, then what is it? Like, is pizza your favorite food?
Pizza, I like pizza. I want to say it's my favorite food, but it's in my top 5. I like pizza. If I had to pick like something that I'll eat for the rest of my life, it would, depending on where I get it from, it would definitely be sushi for sure.
Sushi, you say?
Yes.
That's a funny thing. I've never had sushi before in my life, so that would be a new food for me if I ever try some of that. Anyways, who do you think answered that question?
I would have to say Cole again, and the reason why is because he likes to say, whenever we ask him a question, especially either between it's me or Panther, he likes to say a lot. I feel like that would be cool.
Okay, well, first of all, congratulations. You've been correct on all 3 of those questions. You've got the people right. And it's very interesting that Cole got your favorite food wrong. Turns out it's sushi. I gotta say it right. Sushi. The fish food. Like, if you prepare the sushi improperly, it's not gonna be edible.
Yeah.
You gotta do it right, otherwise no one's gonna eat that without getting
It depends
really
where you get
sick.
Yeah, it depends where you get it from.
Anyways, we're gonna end this segment off here. A big thank you to the N7 Phantoms for being such good sports. And a big thanks to It's Fire Phantom for taking part in this lovely, lovely segment. Thank you very much. Alright, big thank you to the entirety of N7 Phantoms for taking part in that lovely segment. And a big shout out to It's Fire Phantom for doing his part. Itchy nose late at night. What can I say? My nose always likes to itch whenever I'm doing stuff like this, like doing a stream or doing a podcast. It is annoying, but what are you gonna do? But anyways, we're at the end of our lovely podcast. I know. I don't want it to end. It's been fun. But to give you guys one more reminder, if you want to take part in all the lovely events that we have lined up for Slips, make sure you join the Discord. And I repeat for emphasis, join the Slips Discord if you want to take part. And register as a player via the instructions provided to you by Lola, our custom bot. Those DMs from Lola will come in the moment you join the Discord, so watch out for them. Make sure that you're able to get DMs from a Discord group or something like that. Now, if you want to take part in the 3v3 tourney, make sure you're registered and verified as a player through those instructions provided by Lola, that registration process that I mentioned earlier. And once you're verified as a player, either make a team or join a team. Make or join a team, your choice. Now, if you want to take part in the 1v1 divisions, any of them, make sure you're registered and verified as a player first, and then let a staff member know that you want to take part in the divisions, and they'll take care of you. They'll get you all set up and ready to go. And make sure that you're using your current rank in division and MMR. Talking current, not peak, but current, because that's what we track when dealing with any of these events with any of these players and teams. Anyways, with that being said, before we end it off, though, I want to make something clear. As of this as of this podcast, some of the teams that have signed up for this tournament include Salt and Pepper, and Seven Phantoms, and a new team on the block, Sis Loves Me. Just want to let you all know about that. There's still plenty of room to join in on the fun, so make sure your team is finalized and ready to go before that deadline of January 23rd at 11:59 p.m. EST. This is GJ saying thank you very much for watching. You are welcome to take a look at our YouTube channel, Slips HQ. Take a look at our Twitter. Take a look at our Twitch channel. That's twitch.tv/Slips League Championship. Keep an eye on us. Keep track of us. Follow us. We're going places. We are doing all sorts of awesome stuff in the esports scene when it comes to Rocket League. More tourneys, 1v1 division matches, and all that good stuff. And of course, join our Discord. That's where we're holed up, mainly. That's where our community is at. So with that being said, thank you very much for watching. This is the GJ90, aka the Emperor, saying, you have a good night. Take care.